Hello and welcome. I hope that you're all doing well. In this video, we're going to take a look at how we can create collections in MongoDB. A collection is going to be similar to a table in that it contains data. However, rather than containing data in a very structured format like MySQL has, we're going to have data that is essentially just objects. Objects can have various different properties associated with them, and we can put these objects into a collection, and a collection is basically just an ordered list. And that list can be used to contain various different objects, and each object can have various different pieces of data that is important for it. That's the general way that non-relational databases are going to store data when compared to relational databases. So this is the first thing that we really need to do in order to get our non-relational database up and running. So let's go over to our code. And right now we're connected to our database. You'll notice that I removed MyDB from the URL. We only really needed it there in order to set up our actual database itself. So now that MyDB is set up, we can actually just connect to it. So the way that that's going to work is, so we still need our if error throw error like before. And then we're going to say var dbo equals db.db mydb. So you can see this just creates a reference to the database. So the database is MyDB that we're trying to connect to. And then from here, we can go ahead and create a collection inside of the database. So much like in MySQL, the database is a container for the tables. In this case, we have a database, which is a container for the collections. So it's very similar, right? You can see a lot of parallels between these two ideas. So what we're going to do is we're going to say dbo.createCollection. And I'm going to call the collection products. Similar to before, we're going to store products inside of here. And this is, of course, going to be a function that has an error and a result, much like all of the other Node.js stuff that we've really worked with so far. Put a semicolon here. And then we'll do like an if error, throw error. And then we can just say console.log created a collection. And then we can do db.close. So that's something just nice and simple, right? That'll just create our collection, and then everything will be set and done. So let me just go ahead and run that. And as you can see, it says created collection, which indicates to me that the code has run successfully. So we now have a collection called products inside of our MyDB database. At this point, we want to see how we can insert data into this collection, and then ideally how we can retrieve data, sort of the same process that we followed with MySQL. So in the next video, we're going to take a look at how we can insert data into our collection. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.